Hey everyone, it's that time again where you ask me questions and I do my best to answer them. So let's see what's in my basket today. How can I make my mind slow down and stop going in circles? Make my mind slow down and stop going in circles. Okay, so the first thing that I will just, throw out there is it's a dangerous game to try to make your mind do anything. It's a lot of pressure and it can just add layers upon layers. So there's already a lot of noise inside your head, adding more noise of, hey, stop that. Why are you doing that? Don't go in circles. Let's straighten it out. And it just all kind of compiles and builds, right? So the first thing to do is to acknowledge that you can't force your mind to stop doing anything the same way you can't, maybe force yourself to fall asleep at night. The process of quieting your mind is much like the process of falling asleep, honestly. It really comes down to not trying, not engaging in any sort of effort or force. And so I think you'll find that that's true in a lot of areas of life, that when you let go of force and effort and pressure and you just let things happen, they tend to happen in a really good way. It's the same with your mind. If you get engaged in this crazy overanalysis, overthinking, whatever your brain might be doing, and you just kind of, okay, but what about this? No, but stop doing this. But then there's that. Like, you're making things harder for yourself. Like I say, you're kind of adding more noise to a situation that's already noisy. So try not to do that. Try to step away from it. Try to get engaged in whatever you're doing. Try to just fully engage in it. Oftentimes then the thoughts will, they'll kind of go away on their own. Practicing mindfulness through meditation and other techniques is obviously huge because it helps you put some distance between you and your thoughts. It helps you not identify with them so strongly, not take them so seriously. All of this will also, I think, stop kind of the overanalysis and the going in circles. Another thing that I think could be really helpful is just to realize that there are a lot of problems, if we want to, identify them as such, that can't really be fixed by, logical analysis. So it's possible that if you get better at grounding yourself in the moment, you get better at trusting your intuition, and you get better at just letting things unfold with maybe a little bit of curiosity and courage and a little bit less need for control. Or you just remind yourself how many times you had your perfect plans and things didn't go so perfectly, because, again, welcome to life. Then maybe that can take away some of that pressure. Because sometimes I think the reason we're overanalyzing is because there's fear there, and we think that if we can just really control things, then that will negate that fear. But of course it doesn't work, because things don't play out the way that maybe we tried to control them to play out, and then there's just new fear, right? And then there's just new thoughts. So remember to breathe, remember to stay grounded in the moment, remember that you are strong, you are flexible, you will be okay no matter what happens. Trust your own resilience. And, maybe all of this can help some of that overthinking just dial down a few notches. So it's a wonderful question. It's something that I know a lot of people struggle with. Just take some time. And if there's certain situations that tend to amp up your overthinking or overanalysis, then stepping away from them can be really helpful as well. I know if I'm hanging out, around my studio or whatever, it's very easy to feel like I should, be being productive or something. And I might think about that. But if I go find a nice spot outside and I just enjoy the sun and I enjoy the breeze, I find my mind being much more quiet. So you might do the same. You might look for those environments and situations that tend to just naturally quiet the mind down, and prioritize them, because that's such a healthy, important part of living, is just being without feeling like you need to add judgment or analysis. So it's a work in progress for everybody. It takes practice. I just invite you to prioritize it, to practice it daily. Don't take the thoughts so seriously. Find some peace and happiness in the now, and you are going to do just great. I appreciate your question. I appreciate all of you tuning in to see my answer. And of course, I'll see you back in the next video.